We will just look at the assessment center. I will just say a very simple, quick look, and then we will end the meeting, God willing, because our meeting will end at 6:30 in the evening, God willing. We will be going over the specific points of our course, and I want to stress that the link I sent contains detailed videos that clarify everything we discussed today. It has more information and more details. I hope you all watch these videos because you will really benefit from them. So please note this link. It's a chance. The link consists of videos that serve as a reference, and you can refer back to it anytime, especially for training on course reports and the grading center. You will also notice another link that you can benefit from, which includes assessments, tests, and question banks. It shows how to grade tests using the zip grade system or how to use the learning management system in graduate studies. I hope you all take the time to watch these videos because you will really benefit from them. This link is important. Make sure to check out the videos. These videos are a great opportunity for you. The link contains reference videos for training on course reports and the grading center. Another link includes assessments, tests, and question banks. It shows how to grade tests using the zip grade system or how to use the learning management system in graduate studies. There's a collection of training sessions we've done. The overall links cover all the courses so you can benefit from them and watch all the available videos, especially in training on course reports and the assessment center. You will also notice that there is another link that you can use to benefit from it. For example, there are assessments, tests, and question banks. How do we correct tests? Using the zip grade system, or we use the learning circuit system in postgraduate studies. In a group of all of them, there is a group of training meetings that we have worked on before. So I will also send these links, the total sum of what is in all of the courses, specifically, so that you can benefit from it and see all of the videos that are there on the Open Educational Resources platform. ORIX, the grading center, is unfortunately experiencing a lot of delays. It's really slow and it doesn't want to open for us. Let me try again to see if the study comparison will open for us or not. No, there's a new delay. The grading center, as you can see with me, this is the grading center. The grading center in its entirety means that you will notice it needs to show me the names of the students here. All students should be present, of course. It will show me the student's name and their university ID because there is a problem that sometimes occurs where you might have more than one student with the same name. For example, the first name of the student and the second name, meaning a dual name. So you might find that this student is, for example, Faisal Al-Harbi. So of course you would ask which Faisal it is. To address this issue, the solution will be through what is called the university ID or the username, which here will be the university number. You can distinguish by the university number. You will also notice here that the grading center in its entirety consists of columns. For example, a test will have a column, and if there is another oral test, it will also have a column so that each test has a grade for the student. This means that each student will have a grade for the test, activity, or assignment, as you can see with me in this format. All right, you will also notice that we have tests here, and for example, I have the grading center here consists of columns. A test has a column, and if there is another oral test, it will also have a column. This means each student will have a grade for the test, activity, or assignment as shown here. All right, you will also notice that we have tests here, and I have a discussion forum. You can create a discussion forum that can also have grades easily. It's not just tests, there can also be assignment. There can be an assignment, an activity, a research task, or a forum. It must have a grade. The key point is that it should have a grade. Of course, you will notice, you also observe, ladies and gentlemen, that as you can see, we have tests here, and I have, for example, here you can create a discussion forum that can also have grades. So it's not just tests, there are assignments. There can be an assignment, activity, research task, or forum. The key is it should have a grade. You might find this symbol, which is the two small dashes. This shows the student didn't complete their attempt. If there's a test, assignment, or activity, and the student didn't complete it, they won't receive a grade. Or the student might have taken the test and got a 0, so the grade must be shown. If they get a 0, it means the student got all answers wrong. You might see two small dashes. It means the student didn't finish. If there's a test, assignment, or activity, and they didn't finish, they won't get a grade. This is clear. Or if they got a 0, the grade shows A 0 means they either failed or faced a technical issue like internet loss. If they clicked Start Test, it's recorded. Or the student might have taken the test and received a 0, so the grade must be displayed. When they receive a 0, it means that the student either took the test and got all the answers wrong, or they faced a technical issue. So they might have exited the test, and thus their attempt is counted, as long as the student started the test. The system here records that, or they started the test, but faced a technical issue like losing internet or a device problem, so they exited. Their attempt is counted. If a student clicks Start Test, the system records it. When the test starts, the system determines the grade. Exiting after clicking Start Test counts as an attempt, resulting in a 0. The decision to adjust the test depends on college or exam policy, but technically, that's the process. Now, regarding the blue circle, it indicates an assignment was given. Students must show their mark, but it should be an orange circle, not blue. When the student starts the test, the system will determine what grade they will receive. If they clicked on Start Test and then exited the test, it will count as an attempt and they will receive a 0. All right, now the matter goes back to you and the college's policy or the exam policy regarding whether to adjust the test or not. That's another matter, but I'm speaking from a technical perspective. Now, when I have a circle like this blue circle, what does it mean? It means that, for example, I assigned an assignment or task to the students, and any student who submit their assignment must show the mark. But it shouldn't be the blue mark. It must show a circle that is orange. It must show a circle that is orange. What does the blue circle mean here? It means that, for example, I assigned an assignment or task to the students, and any student who submits their assignment must show the mark. But it shouldn't be this blue mark. It must show a circle that is orange. It must show a circle that is what? Orange. The orange color means that the student has a correct attempt and needs grading. This means you need to click on that yellow circle and check the file that this student submitted, or the content they sent, read it, and give them a grade. However, sometimes the student might submit their attempt correctly, but it doesn't show as orange. It turns blue instead. This means a failed attempt. The student was trying to submit their attempt, but incomplete. The system calls it in progress. When the student starts the attempt, if it ends, it's successful. But while pending, it's like the student. The student sent it, but it didn't go through. It's stuck. That's why it gets a blue circle, an in progress attempt. Here, the attempt is valid, showing the student tried, but there was an issue. You might give another attempt. It's like the student A, B. The student sends the attempt as if they have already submitted it, but the attempt didn't go through. It's stuck in the middle. That's why it gets this blue circle, which is called an in-progress attempt. So, in this case, the student's attempt is considered valid, proving that the student was indeed trying to submit their attempt, but there was an issue and the attempt didn't go through. In this case, you might give the student another attempt, an additional attempt, so that he can send his file because he encountered a problem and the attempt wasn't completed. However, for the student who didn't submit anything at all and didn't open their attempt, there will definitely be the 2 dashes you see. So this means that this student essentially has no attempt at all. There are important points that you all need to pay attention to in the grading center. This is a very important part of the grading center as well. One of the important parts of the grading center, so that everything is clear for you, is that I want to download an Excel file that contains all the student data and their respective grades. I want to take a snapshot of this grading center. I want to take the entire grading center with the names of the students and their data along with their grades. I want to get this grading center as an Excel file so that I have it on my device. How can I do that? I go to the offline work option. Here, I select offline work and tell it to download. I want to download a copy of the grading center I have to my device, but I want to take a copy as an Excel file. How do I do that? I click here on the download button, and here it will give me options. It will ask me if I want to take the entire grading center, or if I want specific columns, like just the first assignment and the second assignment, or if I want to take just one column, or if I want to take the whole grading center.